after that performance?
Not at all. Elated. I suppose it depends what prism you want to look at it. If you thought that it was a done deal, if you thought that the game was already sorted before it was played, well then you'll look at it through that prism. But if you look at it the way we did, as a game that had to be won, then we're really happy with the capacity of the players in that last 10-15 minutes to go and get it done and to win the game. When you get that far in, it's not about talent anymore. It's not about necessarily about structure or about setups. It's about who wants to win most, and it was us.
I see you were 10 points down with 10 minutes to go. There was a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, still a bit of footy to be played, and the boys, to their credit, played it right through. So it was a good win.
What was the message? Three-quarter time to sort of get them up.
It was just about it, playing the way that we want to play. There was elements in the first three quarters that were not up to scratch for us, but at the same time, Carlton were doing a lot of things right. They came with great intensity, pretty solid plan. Their defenders were dominating our forwards, and they were getting pretty good bounce off that. Stoppage in the third quarter was a concern. They got through the front out of stoppage, and we, like nearly every other side, found it pretty hard to control number 9. But ultimately, it was the players' willingness to stick to their guns, to understand that they could improve their contribution, and it all sort of clicked and came together in that last 15.
Carlton's had a knack of, dropping off at the end of the game there and had a couple of these honourable losses. Was that something that, you spoke about or the players spoke about?
No, that wasn't in our psyche. There's a lot of things that are supposed or things that are accepted as that's the way it is. We don't believe any of that about ourselves, let alone about the opposition. Whenever you get to a contest, it's an even contest. You need to be able to invest. You need to want to pay the price to get the result. And on this side, we understand that is an absolute prerequisite. And ultimately, we were able to. Early stages, we would have questioned our capacity to pay the price, but ultimately we were, and we did.
And you evaluate Tom Phillips' game?
Probably clouded a little bit by one act in the last quarter, but for the whole, he was ran up and down the wing. He's prolific as per normal. He's actually quite a clean ground ball player now. He hunts the pill, and he's disciplined, very disciplined generally.
Do you speak to your players about that rule? Do you need to remind them about how that works? It happened last night. Game.
One of them, I reckon. Everyone saw it happening. You saw it happening, didn't you? I saw it happening, but there was only one bloke that didn't see it happening. The bloke that needed to. It could have been. It could have been telling. It was a tight game. There was marginal things that occurred on both sides that could have gone either way, and whether it's umpiring or whether it's decisions that you make, or whether it's a player that gets a knock and is down, like Maney was down. We played with 17 players for the last 3 minutes of the third quarter, I think it was, because we couldn't get a stretcher on, and there's different things that happen, and there's some of them are out of your control. You just got to look after more of the things that are in your control.
How do you manage Patrick Cripps when he's in that sort of mood? What were you trying to do?
We had a plan for Rupert Wills and Pendles to tag team, and then Pendles sort of got it exclusively, later in the game, and he had some time. The goal he kicked was as a forward, so he was doing damage either inside or forward, which he's done all year. If Mason Cox is a difficult bloke to defend because of his height, than Cripps' sheer size and strength, let alone his clean hands or his position, his body position, knowledge of the game. He's pretty hard to defend. Sometimes his physical stature makes it almost impossible to defend. So you do your best to nullify as you possibly can without leaving big holes everywhere else.
How pleased were you? Still Snowbottom played a bit more of an inside or
Yeah.
middle role. How pleased were you?
Yeah, he's good. And I thought, like, when the game was on the line, Steele really stood up. He was... Adam Treloar really lifted in the last quarter, Steele side bottom. I thought his second half in particular was just, even when we were not quite there, he was holding the fort together in many ways. And he was really strong all game.
How is mate?
Sorry, mate?
How is mate? Chris?
Sorry.
How's Chris, mate? Troubled?
I was just got a kick in the head. I think that was Steele, was it not? So it was friendly fire. But even Maney's performance to come in and didn't look like he sort of missed a beat. He's and he'll be better for that run, assuming that his concussion's okay. So the doctor ruled him out for the rest of the game. So we'll deal with that appropriately through the week.
Jordan DeCoe had ice right at the end on his shin.
Yeah.
Is he all right?
It's ongoing management. Bloke's 100% fit this time of year. So he's, but he played the game out and had an enormous impact, whether it was in the midfield or forward. He's a game winner in that regard. Like, some of the contests that he wins are really crucial. So, I reckon we might look after him during the week.
Do you expect Cox to come into consideration for next week?
Yeah, well, Cox should be thereabouts. James Ash should be right. But that's, I'm probably going out on a limb there, because we don't actually know that for sure. And we've got a squad of players that play tomorrow against Sandringham that have had a week off and are fresh. So we'll get a look at our squad down there, and I'm sure there'll be blokes that want to put their hand up. Reid and Wills over the last couple of weeks, Brownie a couple of weeks before that has been able to come in and contribute. So we want to continue to build our depth. The blokes that can come in and give their teammates a chop out and contribute the way they want to contribute. All good. Thanks, guys.